Well, how do there, chums? 'Tis I, Captain of the Steves. I've just sent a load of my frigates out on a mission. Hopefully they might hit us up during this live stream. But anyways, I'm going to be doing Dreams of the Deep this episode, people. Now, I am actually in creative mode, so hopefully we can just get through this quite quickly. Don't have to worry about drowning. And I'll be reading out the lore, which is why I kind of want to do this. I know that there's quite a few different terminals inside of this sort of quest that give some little tidbits of lore that might even link into the Void Mother somewhat. So anyway, we've got Jake Armstrong in the house. Hello there, what's good? Well, No Man's Sky is always good, Jake. Anyway, let's head on out. Let's go and see if we can find what's going on. It says weak signal trace detected. Return to space to intercept signal. Let's go do that then. Let's fly out into space. Let's see if we get this signal. Lovely. Okay. Take that, space potato! I guess. Ships! Ha-ha! Oh, here we go. There's a signal coming. They left us. Duty bound to follow them. But I know where it will end. If you receive this, follow my coordinates and secure the site in case I don't make it back, please. Input coordinates. My starship processes the coordinates from the stranger's message. The transmission has decayed over time, but the location, it appears to be valid. I guess it is. Sweet. Okay, coolio. Right, so just got to wait for this bit of music, and then hopefully it's going to appear down here, what I do next. Here we go. Transmission coordinates validated. Investigate the broadcast site. And here it is on this lovely marble right over here that looks like it might be pretty much predominantly water. And we're off. Joseph has just joined us. Hello there, Joseph. Hello, Captain. Nice to catch you live. Nice for you to be here to catch me live, Joseph. Welcome. And we've got Dr. Pong in the house. Hello there, daughter of the Pongs. If you haven't checked out Dr. Pong's channel, she does No Man's Sky content. A little bit of Call of Duty as of late. ESO, Elder Scrolls Online. And there was another game that they were doing as well, but for the life of me, I can't remember. Let us know inside of the actual chat, Dr. Pong, which the other one it was, I guess. Anyway, thundering across the scars. Yeah, Steve and the Lightning League formed to join the mighty root. Yeah. Jason and the Will Warriors, that reference, people. But, oh no, we're not going to the watery marble that I thought we was going to. We're going to this frickin' ice planet instead. Dang it. And it says there, approximate location, people. All right, well, can we see anything? Because we're flying in. Yeah, that was a giant boulder. Aha! I see something right there. What is that? There was something right there. I saw it. Okay, maybe not then. All right, it was my PC playing trickeries on me. Trickeries! Aha! There's a building there. We'll go to that building then. I guess. That's the only thing that looks slightly interesting here. It's got a landing pad. We'll land there so we don't have to use any launch thruster fuel. Lovely. Old Explorer in the house. Well, hello there, Ed. Welcome, sir. I guess. Salute Mondo. Yeah, Dr. Pong done a Jedi wave. Nothing to see here. There is. It's an awesome stream. Don't tell him that, Jedi Steve. Right, here we go. Let's go around here then. Let's head on inside. Oh, look. There's a little guy coming out. He must have heard me landing and going, oh, then he just walked off. He saw who it was. He's like, yeah, I'm not bothered about that guy. He's nuts. Right, let's go in then. He wouldn't be wrong. He wouldn't be wrong, people. He wouldn't be wrong. Here we go. Let's hit this up then. Chickaboom. Log 21-5B or whatever. Breach event plus 407 souls. I think that means solar days. So, you know, suns or whatever. Yeah, 407 days. Cool. If you're listening, you have likely found our final log. I leave this trace as a memory of my fallen friends and a warning to others who may end up on our path. I cannot deny myself the vain hope that someone may find me. Though, I beg you, do not follow. Well, the first signal you sent did say follow. I'm going to follow because, curiosity lured the Steve, basically, didn't it? You know? Again. The haunting transmission ends. I noticed the stranger has left behind an upgrade module for the... whatever that is. Thank you. some sort of weird membrane. I take the upgrade module. Its installation history contains the serial number of its owner's starship. Perhaps I ought to follow. Oh, does that mean I'm going to get a new starship? Maybe it does. All right. Anyway, let's go and install that then, shall we? So we've got a bit more breathability inside of our exosuit. Locked in. I guess it is. Right. Okay. Lovely. Here. All right. Boom. Done a scan. Oh, we've established a new icon on our frickin' radial map. Ha-ha! And I be off into the sky. Oh. Somebody say Jedi. There's Jedi 36 in the house. Little Mondo Jedi. Yeah, Dr. Pong done a Jedi wave and summoned thee by the looks of things. James MC, hi Captain everyone. Well, how do? How do, James MC? Right, let's go around here. Oh, look, there's a giant colossal archive. I do like colossal archives. I guess I do. Have a little bit of tidbit of lore there, don't they? Usually archivey lore, you know, from ancient histories. So head on over there then to the Stranger's starship. Hook us, we're en route. Lovely. Zoom. Can't wait to get my PC up and running, people. Because as you can see, you know, every now and again I get a little bit of screen lag and stuff. Yeah, I'm running this on a gaming laptop. I'm running it on an M15 Alienware laptop. It's a 2070. It's an i7, but yeah, it's not as good as the PC I'm building. No. Okay, can I land on this? Probably not. Go on, let me land on it. Oh no, I blew it up. Well, that sucks. I can't see any islands. Hold on. Is that an island? Be an island. You know you want to be an island? Like, yes, we're landing on the island. Chicka-pa-pa, chicka-boom-boom. I've arrived, located. I guess. So, this mission it has got a lot of diving. There's going to be a lot of underwater exploration in this episode, people. Oh, fudge. 1,000 U's that way. Okay, we're going to take a run up for this, people. Here we go. Hapa-chow! Mighty Steve is here to stay. Oh, great. Plop. Still got 1,000 years to go. I was hoping to at least hit the 900 mark with my long jump. I have long jump prowess, I guess. Yeah, coolio. Swimmity swim swim. Swim swim swimmity swim. Lovely. Oh, got some fishes there. Oh, giant shark creature. Holy moly. Well, at least in creative mode, I don't have to worry about drowning and replenishing all my freaking oxygens. Now, I have played this all the way through in normal mode. I've also done this whole game in permadeath. I've platinumed the game, so if I want to play myself in, you know, creative or relaxed mode, they're kind of the modes I kind of enjoy the most in No Man's Sky now. I play No Man's Sky more to relax than anything else. I don't really play it to play it anymore because I've kind of done and dusted everything there is to do in No Man's Sky on my PlayStation. This is my PC save. I want to get my PC save as far as my PlayStation save. Mainly, so when I've got my PC built, I can transfer over my Steam save and all that sort of shenanigans. So all the progress from my PC is over there. And hopefully, when there's new updates, I might even be able to meet up with my PlayStation save from my PC save. I could go and meet Steve. It'd be like a Steve Inception. Would be pretty good fun, wouldn't it? Yeah, right, let's go this way. Sweet. That's not the only reason I want to get it, obviously. There's a lot of reasons why I want to build a PC. Another reason why I want to build a PC is I wouldn't mind getting myself an Oculus Free for VR. There's a game on it called... What's it called? It's called Astra, I believe. And it makes your room appear to be a giant spaceship. It puts extra windows in, or dash panels and stuff, and screens. Makes it all jazzy, like something like a freaking Star Trek. And you go from planet to planet in a solar system, doing this sort of stuff, just like No Man's Sky. It looks thoroughly cool. If you haven't checked out Astra in VR, check it out. Check it out, mate. Freaking awesome. So I want to hit that up. That's something that I want to do. I'm also toying with the idea of having a look at Star Citizen. Having a look at that. That looks quite cool. The Squadron 42. I wouldn't mind having a go at that. But also, No Man at the moment, Hello Games has only said that Light No Fire is coming out on Steam. Well, that's the only thing we know so far. Now, that could mean that it might launch on Steam before it launches on any other platform. And I want to be able to play that on day one. Ah, well, look at that. We just got ourselves a crashed hauler. Heck yes, we have. That's pretty darn lovely, isn't it? We'll have that. It's not a bad looking one, to be honest. Is it my logo colours as well? Is it red, white and black? I think it might be. Oh, luck be had it. There we go. Yeah, we'll have that. Thank you very much. Claim ship. Why not? There we go, people. Sweet. I'm getting here. Might as well fix a few bits. Boom. I wish in creative mode you could just click on it once, you know? Anyway, I'll just get the main things done. There you go. It'll be able to take off now anyway. Let's just get the shields done or else it's going to complain all the blinking time. There we go then. That'll do for now. It's fixed. Right. Around here. The Voice of Freedom. Why has it gone on to Voice of Freedom? You see that, people? The sneaky little blasting thing has changed its blinking mission on me. No, we're not doing the Voice of Freedom. We're doing Dreams of the Deep, mate. Why would it do that? That's just really annoying that it just changed. I didn't do nothing. It changed it on its own, people. And I'm finding that a lot inside of No Man's Sky on this new playthrough. So be careful if you're following at home. There we go. Breach event. +4 souls now. Most of the crew are dead. How'd that happen? That escalated fast. Only those of us who are already suited up when the asteroid hit survived the initial decompression. We're lucky that smaller starships were able to get clear before the hull imploded. Really mackerel. They're not having a good time, are they? Asteroids in the face? None of our ships have hyperdrive capability. We should be able to retrieve the blueprints from the freighter's main databank, though it appears to have crashed in the deep oceans. This had hyperdrive in it. It was broken, admittedly, but yeah, you know, what do you expect with a ship that I've found covered in barnacles at the bottom of the ocean? Thankfully, we still have the plans for the Nautilon. Don't need it, don't want it, don't care. I guess we got it anyway. Okay, cool. Don't really use exocrafts, and if I am, I'd rather use the exomech. It moves a lot quicker underwater than the freaking Nautilon does. You just it acts like you're on the planet's surface. You go at the same speed. It's freaking mental. Righto. Okay, well that's done then. Construct the Nautilon. Have I got to? Honestly. Okay, I guess we are then. Okay, here we go. We better go test the Nautilon then. Chicka-pow-pow! Okay. I'm in the Nautilon, aren't I? Yes. Okay, it's all done. I'm going to upgrade the old scanner if I can. Oh, we haven't got none of the bits for it. Right, fine. Let's do that in then. Chicka-boom! 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 Ah! Just let me hit the next bloody square. Boom! That one. Pow! Pow! And pow. Okay, well I might as well move that one over there. Get a little bit of adjacency, mightn't I? Okay. What the fudge is going on? Alright. Test the Nautilon. Okay, well what tests do you want me to do in the Nautilon exactly? Has it changed its freaking mission again? No, it hasn't. Test the Nautilon by exploring the deep. Alright. Meep, meep. Ba-da-ba-da-ba, meep, meep. Boop, boop-da-boop-da-boop, meep, meep. Okay, well this is fun. Ah, there we go. What's happened? Locate aquatic structure. It's over there. How far have we got to go? Only 1 minute and 38 seconds to get there, people. So that means, you know, I've got to chat a little bit of shite before I get there. Zippy AJ! I've played No Man's Sky in VR. It's good fun. I've actually got a whole playlist of me playing No Man's Sky in PlayStation VR. And I have to say, I agree. It is bloody good fun. But when I got it for my PlayStation VR 2, I wasn't overly impressed with the slow turn. it kept... If I turned left, it was fine. If I turned right, it was losing frames. And it made me feel a little bit squiffy, a little bit poorly. So I stopped playing it. And then I traded in my PlayStation VR 2 and got myself an Xbox Series X for when Starfield came out. Because, yeah, I bought into the hype that Starfield was going to be amazing. And to be honest, I did enjoy Starfield when it first came out. It was only when I started getting really into the story and realised that the story was complete naff. And I was like, nope, don't like this. And I got bored relatively quickly, to be honest. Also, I found all the planets were very similar to one another. It's like they said that they're tailor-made, loads of fauna and all sorts of other stuff, which they had, in all fairness. They had. But I was going to one planet, seeing some fauna, then going to another planet and seeing exactly the same alien creatures there, and I was like, well, it's not how they sold it to us. It really isn't. Okay. You can see through the wall on this building. That's a little bit cack, isn't it? The joins aren't quite complete, are they? I always swim around these, and it's the last wall I look. See what I mean? Look, you can see in there. That's broken, isn't it? That's really broken. Right, anyway, let's go in. I digress. Interact with it. There we go. Don't want it. Don't need it. Go live somewhere else, living slime. Despite the decay, the station's mainframes remain functional. The records have clearly been accessed by whoever came here before. The last entry is a download of high-powered sonar units. Okay, this sounds lovely, doesn't it? But there's something strange in the neighbourhood. Who are you going to call? Ghostbusters! The timestamp has been purged, and there's no way to tell how long the crew were here. Was this place on land when it was last visited? The horrors that lurked outside must surely have come after. But what drew them here, unless... Download the sonar plans. Chicka-pow pow, chicka-boom boom. Okay, cool. Lovely. Okay, yeah, lovely jobs. Thank you very much, computer of, sliminess. Okay, right, I guess we're out of here then, are we? Okay, cool. Sweet. Return to the Nautilon and install the high-powered thing. Where'd it go? Where did I park the blanking thing? I think I parked it near the building, didn't I? There it is. Sweet. Well, let's get inside and then let's have a quick look at the old live chat. Yeah, James MC, I think I'm actually up to date, really. Jake Armstrong, have you not got the Nautilon? Or you can use it most other exocrafts underwater. I tend to use the exomech underwater. That's probably my favourite one, to be honest. You actually get the Nautilon in this quest line. I just got it momentarily ago. And it looks like we've already got the actual high-powered sonar radar installed anyway. So, there we go. Lovely jubbly. Right, well, what's the next step on the old log then? The high-powered sonar allows the Nautilon to pinpoint aquatic structures and wrecks. Access the high-powered sonar unit from the quick menu. The crew log mentioned a freighter crashed in the deep oceans. All right, well, we'll do that then. We'll look for a crashed thing then, shall we? A crashed freighter. There we go. Chicka-pow-pow, chicka-boom-boom. How far have we got to go for that then? It's back towards my ship anyway. But it's 8 minutes away. 8 minutes, people. Okay, normally I'd say through the power of editing I'd see you there. But you know what? We've got to go through this tedium together. Because I'm live. Fun times, huh? Okay. Dive, Nautilon, dive. Has it got a go faster button, this thing? I don't think it has it? No. It's got laser buttons. Oh, it's got a brake button. I don't think it's got any go faster buttons, people. Dang it. Okay, well, 8 minutes then. All the way this way. Hold on. Yeah, 7 minutes. How close is my ship? I'll tell you what, I'll go to my ship. We'll take off in my ship. And we'll fly closer to the location. That makes more sense to me. I guess. I wonder if I can take off from this hauler from the bottom of the ocean. I've never tried that before. I'd imagine it should. It better do. Okay, cool. I agree, Zippy. I'm still enjoying Starfield. Hello, late again, says Eugene. To be honest, I think if I did fire up Starfield again right now, I'd probably quite enjoy it, to be honest. The bits that I enjoyed with Starfield was building your own custom starship. That is a freaking game in itself. That's awesome, that. And also, I liked the actual automation of the farms and the bases. I quite like that. My base is tiny and crud. I really did need to make a better base. There's still things that I would like to do inside of Starfield. The only thing is, I just don't see the point. If I'm not engrossed in the story, then why would I want to bother, you know? I think they should have got better writers for it. They really should. There's only been like, what, maybe 3 missions that actually made me laugh, or that I felt like it was really cool. I did like the Mantis mission, and I do like everything that revolves around the Mantis. It's like where you get accosted in space by pirates, and then they realise that you're flying the Mantis, and they're like bricking themselves. Freaking great, that. There better be another island near here. Can I actually land on the actual freighter? Sometimes you can get away with that. Oh, hold on. There's an island just over here. And again, this ship is like massive. Okay, the island's bigger than it looked. That's all right then. Sweet. Hi, Captain and chat, says Maralius. Well, hello there. Cool. Sweet. Did you save Artemis or did you let him die? Not sure which way to go, says Joseph. I let him die inside of this save, and on my PlayStation save, I actually saved him. So I've done both. And I wouldn't say either or is a better outcome, to be honest. Even if you let him die, if you go in camera mode, you can still see that he's inside of the actual chamber. So it's a bit weird. Don't know if we're going to change that up in another update, but who cares? Sweet. Yeah, let's get down to here. Coolio. Well, it's good to see you anyway, Eugene. It doesn't even matter if you're late. I always go early by about 5 minutes anyway. There we go. Log. +8 souls. Located the wreck, but the ship's computer was a washout. We salvaged what supplies we could and left. I don't want to be nearby when the water eats through the reactor housing. No, that doesn't sound like it's going to be swimmingly fun at all, does it? Tidal patterns here are increasingly strange. The water has risen rapidly, but we're yet to see it ebb. We could return and salvage more when the water falls away. The survivors made it back into the wreck of their freighter, but moved on soon after. I'll have to do the same if I am to find them. Before I leave, I make one final search of the archives. There are no more clues, but to locate blueprints from some aquatic construction modules. At least the journey was not in vain. Shut down the signal. I shut down the distress beacon. There is no one here to rescue. Lucky that, because I can't get anybody in my ship apart from me. Okay, and there we are. That's that done then. What's that over there? That's my own capital ship. Why would I want to go there? Okay, right. Dreams of the Deep. Use the high-powered sonar to detect abandoned structures on the seabed. Oh, okay. Right, well, let's call my Nautilon to me. To me, to you, to me, to you. And let's get into the old Nautilon. And what did we have to scan for? Sunken structures, was it? Structures on the seabed. Okay. Well, that looks like a structure. Meow. And we're going over this way. How far that way? 3 minutes. That's not too bad, I suppose, is it? That's okay. We're off on an adventure, people. And this is quite a nice planet, to be honest, to be doing this adventure on. This ocean is actually pretty darn gnarly, I have to say. Pretty darn sweet. Surely there's a go faster button in this dang thing. Don't think there is, actually. I'm pressing a button, it just makes a little noise. Ding, ding. I think there's some tech that I can get to install to make it go faster, perhaps. Fun times. It's been a long time since I've done this quest. I know that you don't get to rescue anyone. And you get yourself a gnarly sort of like diver's helmet at the end of it. You also unlock all the base parts for underwater base building as well. You also get this Nautilon. So it is kind of worth doing. I wanted to just hit it up for the lore and lore's sake, really. Get all the lore pages unlocked inside the old catalogue, because why not, you know? If we are to get given the ARG Part 4, and if we are to learn more of the Void Mother, it does make sense to learn as much of the lore as possible inside the No Man's Sky verse, and I am hoping to try and get all these little mini side quests done before we get the next large update from Hello Games, which I'm kind of speculating we might see something in May. Yeah, next month. And I think by the middle of next month, I'm saying about the 14th or 15th, maybe at the earliest. If not by then, perhaps by the end of the month. But yeah, I think a lot of signs are pointing that way because the Quicksilver store is almost out of stuff. After these eye statues, we've got a couple of decals, and after those decals, there's nothing else to replenish inside of the game files. So Hello Games needs to drop something in, even if it's just to replenish some Quicksilver stuffage. There you go. Coolio. Well, Streamlabs seems to be quite active at the moment in the old chat. 27 people watching. Thank you, all 27 of you. Thank you for coming here to watch this. This is my PC save. That's probably... It looks sharp, doesn't it? The actual image looks sharp, but I am noticing a couple of the odd frame drops every now and again as the game tries to render in things. Yes, it's the first time I've done a lot of underwater exploration. I'm going to have to watch this back just to see how sort of stuttery it is at the end of it, to be fair. Hopefully once I get that new PC done, this will be a thing of yesterday when it comes to issues. Okay, let's get rid of these eyeball creatures. Because if you don't, there's a good chance they're going to suck you in and be gits. Right. Oh look, this building's all see-through as well. That seems to be a bit janky and broken, doesn't it? They did fix that some time ago. Cool, here we go. Let's get rid of the residual goop. Go reside somewhere else, residual goop. Okay, here we go. Log access, signal echoes distorted, recovering data. Read log. That sounded a bit Dalekian, didn't it? Log breach event, exterminate. Cool, here we go. It was my turn to dive today. Once again, nothing of interest, nothing but kelp and rocks. Yeah, welcome to the oceans of No Man's Sky, my friend. The water has yet to recede. Some of the crew have taken to swimming without their suits. It looks so inviting. I wouldn't recommend it. Hector. Okay. Is that it? Is that the log? We just found out that they went swimming with... They went skinny dipping, and that's pretty much all we learned. Alright, fine. Brilliant. Okay, what's next? Use the high power to detect abandoned structure. Isn't that what we just blanking found? Okay, where's my blinking Nautilon gone? Where'd I park that? Oh, it's right there on my head. There you go. Okay, abandoned structure again then, which is the same one that we just found. It better not be the same building that I just located then. How far are we going to go this time? 6 minutes? Oh, you're having a frickin' Jeffrey, mate. Frickin' Jeffrey. Okay, well, 6 minutes that way then, people. Damn, I haven't even made myself a cup of tea. That was a schoolboy error, wasn't it? Could be drinking that right now. Could be loving that cup of tea right now. I guess I could. Dang it! Oh, well. Live and learn, people. You live and you learn, don't you? Oh, well, 5 minutes this way. Fun times. What do you guys got to say to keep me entertained? We've got Simon Muffat in the house. He says hi. Well, hello there, Simon Muffat, with your hi. Hello back. Zippy AJ, I'm just sad I missed out on the Starborn runner ship from the Omega expedition. Oh no! Hopefully it will come back in a redux towards the end of the year, perhaps. They usually do that around the Christmas time. Yeah, just check back around December time, and hopefully it'll be a redux of that mission. Well, that's a shame. I mean, there's probably ways and means that you could get it if you know somebody on PC They could probably bring one in using like a PC save file editor and reskin one of your ships for you somehow. You know, you could always leave one of your ships, they get in it, reskin it to your starborn runner. It's not quite the same though, is it? Yeah. Hopefully there'll be a redux. I keep my fingers crossed for you. Obviously not while I'm playing this. I'm going to have to uncross them now. I don't know why I promised to do that. Oh yeah, I'll go this way. Cool. Trying to think. Is there much happening in May? There is, actually. So in May, the first week of May, there is Clarkson's Farm coming to Amazon Prime. I will definitely be watching that. And there's also a sci-fi film coming to, I think, Netflix. And it's got Jennifer Lopez in it. I think it's actually called Atlas. I could be wrong. It might not be called Atlas, but I think it is called Atlas. And it's got robomechs in it and all sorts of stuff. That looks quite interesting. I'll be hitting that up when that drops in May. Heck yeah. Other than those two things, I don't think there's much else that I'm looking forward to watching. Anything that you guys are hitting up on any of the streaming platforms in May? I watched Baby Reindeer at the weekend with Ivy on Netflix because everybody's raving about it. And I have to say, knowing that it's based on true stories, it's kind of troubling, isn't it? That sort of could happen. You're not getting many stutterings at all. I mainly play on the Steam Deck. But like yourself, building a gaming rig. Oh, nice. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know that it's not stuttering at all. Thank you very much. Cool. Sometimes when I'm looking at my camera, it's just like that where I've done that. There was like a bit of motion blur on my hand. Maybe it's still processing right. If I was capturing this to my desktop, there's loads of stuttering. But I found that when I'm live streaming it straight to the Tinterweb, when I go watch it downstairs, it actually comes out buttery smooth, which is good. So I'm still getting away with doing a bit of PC gameplay as long as I do it live rather than pre-record it. Anyhow. Come on, dive again. There goes. James MC has also sort of said, yep, there could be a rerun at the end of the year. I think it is on the cards. They do it most years. Unless they've got something special planned. I kind of hope that console at the back of the Nexus sort of lets us run expeditions whenever we want, whichever ones we want. Because on my PC, I've only done the Omega expedition. I already have that Starborn runner. I don't have anything else on my PC. I've not done any of the other expeditions on my PC save. So when the Reduxes come around, I will be doing them on my PC rather than the PlayStation. And I do hope by Christmas my PC is up and running and operational. I mean, I've got quite a few bits. I'm looking at them now. I've got the fan over there, the fan for it. I've got the graphics card and the hard drive. And I've got the tower case right by my legs. So I've only got to get the motherboard. I've got to get the cooling system, which is actually on order, the cooling system. What else have I got to get? The memory. Oh, I hate the Nautilon. Don't sink! Stop sinking! Oh, for fudge's sake, Nautilon. Take that eyeball. Ah! The Nautilon is cack, isn't it? There you are. Or I'm cack. One or the other. Or maybe it's a bit of both. It's probably a bit of both. I'm not going to fully take the blame for that. Heck no, let's head on in. Lovely. Let's hit up this console. Residual gib gone. Right, here we go. Log access, signal echo, distorted. Recover data. That goes. Sweet. I'll read your chat in a moment. I'll just read this bit of lore. The secondary dive team came back early today. They found a cave full of strange crystals. But the light on the sub cut out of the forced them home. What? But the lights on the sub cut out. Oh, okay. Fair enough. They seemed upset, disturbed. but we have to go back while we still have an idea of where it is. Before the shifting tides rob us, we'd never build anything without advanced materials. Log. We fixed the lights on the Nautilon. I'm heading out. Log continues. Reach event. Lovely. We found the cave. I knew we would. But what a find! Great towering crystals of brilliant red, rich metal deposits, concentrated deuterium. All we could ever need. We might just make it after all. Now if we could only get a dry night's sleep. Okay, cool. So, yeah, they need a dry night's sleep. It sounds like they might have bedwetting problems. Or their whole ship or something is still submerged. One or the other. Cool. You're not getting many stutters. Oh, I read that one. Yeah, we've seen the trailer for it. Looks interesting. I liked Rebel Moon films. Not sure why some people hated on them so much. Zippy, I really enjoyed the first Rebel Moon. I thought the first Rebel Moon was frickin' excellent. Ah, okay, I've got to find another abandoned building now. Well, hopefully Free's the lucky number. I did a review of part 1. I gave part 1 like a 10 out of 10. I went to frickin' town on that. I loved it. I loved part 1. I was like, oh my god, is this going to be a new Star Wars type sort of love for me? I was honestly into it. Hook, line and sinker. And then part 2 came out. Now, part 2, it's got the same characters in it and all that sort of shenanigans. But the bad guys in it are just imbeciles. Complete imbeciles. You know, they trained her. They trained this lady, you know, the scar giver. They trained her. So you'd think that they would kind of be able to preempt some of the things, some of the shenanigans that she pulls in part 2. You would have thought they would have had that in their playbook and said, yeah, we kind of know exactly what you're going to try and do, scar giver. And you would have thought they would have turned up with some sort of trank darts. As soon as she came out to talk to them, bang, got ya. Frickin' in the frickin' box you go, mate. Frickin' sod the grain, we're nicking you. They were face to face, they were like that. Yeah, I would, if I was the bad guys, because you're labelled as the bad guys, nothing you're going to do is going to save you from that label. There's no point in being nice. Frickin' trank her, chuck her in a box, done. They didn't. They didn't do that. No, they let her go. And then when they do call in all their frickin' army, they attack in waves, so it gives them a chance to wipe them out. What the blood? No! That's just mental. And then when they learn that she's on the ship, they're not like, okay, lock everything down, don't let any ships leave. Heck no, paralyze everything. No, like, oh, let's just gingerly take off and take our time about it. Should have gone straight into frickin' light drive. So if she does escape, she's nowhere near to her planet or her friends. Yeah, frickin'. It just made no sense. You know that part in Star Wars, yeah? The one where Princess Leia goes out into space and she can breathe, funny enough, and she doesn't die in a vacuum. That one. Well, that Star Wars episode where the lady, the whole commander, she goes, I am going to stay and I am going to fly this giant freaking dreadnought into their ships and take them all out. Lovely, love. Why didn't you just ask a freaking droid to do it? Why didn't you escape? You know, leave a freaking protocol droid to do the dang thing. Why did you have to do it? Made no sense. And then when the bad guys see all the good guys running across the hull of their frickin' destroyer, why didn't they just yaw right or left and tip them all off? I tell you what, I know that he wanted to write a freaking Star Wars episode. Well, he may as well, because his storyline had just as many plot holes in as any Star Wars movie as of late. Sorry, people, if I went on a bit of a rant there. I gave the second one something like a 6 out of 10 because of all the plot holes, but I still enjoyed it. It's still watchable. I just hope that part 3 is amazing. Part 3 has to be freaking amazing. It has to be as good as part 1 to redeem itself, and then I might give the overall ensemble a higher review, but right now I can't give it more than a 7 overall, which it's a shame part 2 has ruined part 1 for me. Anyway, let's get into the lore reading. Here we go. I had the dream again. The endless purple waves, mile after mile after mile, a relief at first from the dull crimson ache. But then I can't escape the feeling there is something else there. I look around and there's nothing. Nothing! I blink and I see them. Faint at first, just lines, but it's unmistakable. Repeated geometric shapes traced in the sky, row after row of triangles slowly scrolling past, and I can't explain it, but it seems the most terrible thing I've ever seen. It's almost a relief to wake up and see the rain again. Log continues. Bridge event, lovely job. They've gone back to that wretched cave, every one of them. No one is listening to me. We can still build the hyperdrive, I know it. After that, the flushing of the salt out the launch thrusters will be easy. I just did that with my hauler. Heck yeah. Salty, salty. We've all had the same dream, the same rambling, the teeth in the sky. What the fudge? Teeth in the sky? Those crystals, it's nonsense. There's nothing else down there. We've taken it all. Now, you know the teeth in the sky reference there? Like, almost like triangles. I'd imagine, you know, like when you erect a shield, you got, it's all triangles, isn't it? And you know when I've used my glitch separator jetpack trail on my PlayStation, that all puts out all those glitch separators and they're all triangles. Well, that's teeth in the sky. I'm wondering if we do breach the realm of glass, whether we're going to see all that sort of triangulation happen. But what can I do? Maybe I've missed something. Maybe they're right. One last look won't hurt. Chickaboom. Oh no, he's going to get himself completely scuppered, isn't he? Hold on, I just picked up a crimson orb. Okay, does that mean I've completed it? Find the remains. Okay. Can I just scan using my scan and scan? I think I did. Where we got to go then? Scan location. Distance scouted. Okay. All right, okay. I guess I've got to just keep doing that every 100 yards or something. Right. Aha! We've got something over on the horizon. 7 minutes this way, people. Ha ha, this away. Ha ha, that away. Ha ha, this away. Sunken building this way. Heck yeah! Chickaboom! Yeah, I've just seen the trailer for... Oh, yeah. Yeah. Coolio. I'm just checking to see if anybody else had any Rebel Moon comments and that, people. You see, that's another thing. You know, they've got the ability to pretty much nurse somebody back from the brink of death. But they haven't got the technology to grow their own freaking food. You'd think they'd have some sort of way of synthesizing stuff, especially if they can put somebody in some sort of living cocoon and they've got all pipes going into them to pump in a load of nourishment. Well, what's that nourishment from, you know? Surely you can't synthesize that into little packs like Umbongo and have it like in a freaking vending machine, you know? Surely there's got to be something like that they could have for their interspace travel. I mean, they're traveling freaking light years across freaking space. I mean, even light years, that's a long way to go. You'd think that they'd be able to put people into cryostasis. So rather than feed their freaking people, why not just put them in some sort of suspended animation? I don't know. It just felt a little bit, yeah, that's complete BS. Yeah. Anyways, there we go. What have I started, says Zippy. Sorry, mate. I can keep it zipped. Ha! Zippy! Ha ha! Chickaboom. Mate, plot holes, Disney magic. I really wish Disney didn't actually get hold of the whole Star Wars franchise. But then again, saying that, I think they did a marvellous job of The Mandalorian. I really enjoyed The Mandalorian, and I even liked Boba Fett, or whatever, Boba Fett, whatever. I really liked that as well. I know a lot of people gave it a lot of stick and said they didn't like it. I did. I liked that. I also quite liked Obi-Wan. I liked Obi-Wan. I know a lot of people didn't. I wasn't much of a fan of that other one, though. What was it? Ahsoka. I wasn't a massive fan of Ahsoka. I don't know why. I mean, I liked some episodes. I liked all the flashbacks of Anakin and the time with Anakin and all that sort of stuff, and the training and the turn into the dark side and all that. I just didn't feel that any of those characters really felt like the underdog. I mean, yes, there was the one that got stabbed a couple of times and had Wolverine freaking healing powers. Yeah, random. I like the bad guys more in Ahsoka. I liked the older chap that almost looked like an evil Sean Connery. I thought he was awesome, but apparently he's died in real life, which is a real shame because he was freaking epic inside of Ahsoka. If he had a whole side freaking thing, I would have watched that. And I really liked his really starey, moronic, sort of like little Padawan, if that's what you call it, the little Sith. She was really cool. I just liked her intense stare, you know. Freaking cool. The bad guys in Ahsoka were better than the good guys in Ahsoka. I wanted the bad guys to freaking win in Ahsoka. Not gonna lie. Would have been much better if it had just called it, I don't know, the Siths of Ahsoka. And it'd be cool if they managed to murder Cater. That would have been great. Yeah, right. And what was the other one? The one with the, there was just a chap in it. He was running around almost like a scallywag. I can't remember what that one was called. But it was all right. It was okay. That one I could have took it or left it, to be honest. It didn't overly feel like the Star Wars universe at times. It just felt like some sort of weird side jaunt. Yeah, led on to Rogue One, didn't it? It was all about getting the plans. I can't remember what it was called, but that one was okay. Had a weird name. You guys in the chat, you probably know which one I'm on about. You're probably scratching your heads now, going, "Oh my god, what's the name of it? What's the name of it? Come on, brain." Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it would be cool to have a Sith series, right? Yeah, it totally would, wouldn't it, James? I would love to know more about the Sith and all the lore of the Sith. They could do with just doing a Sith spin-off. Hello, our dreams of the deep. Underrated, I think, says Pharaoh. I think Dreams of the Deep, because there's a lot of this traversal going from A to B and B to A and back again and all that, and it's the same buildings, it's a little bit tired, you know, the lore, the logs, it's all right. It's not my favourite bit of lore. And knowing that there's no branching effects, you know, there's nothing you can do to change the outcome of this, you know. I like lore that's got a narrative, but it's not on rails in games. It'd be nice if there was like 3 or 4 different outcomes to each of these different sort of missions that you can do in No Man's Sky. A little bit like the Artemis quest line, you know? I mean, at least that's got 2 sort of outcomes. Be nice if there was like 3 to 4 for each of these side arcs. And depending on what you do is how the Atlas judges you in the sort of traveller you are. And, you know, the Atlas might turn around to you and say, actually, no, mate, I don't want you. You can go and be aligned with the Atlantid or something. You know, you get rejected by the Atlas. Rather than us rejecting the Atlas, maybe we get judged by the Atlas. You know, after all, they're the maker of the simulation. Who are we to reject them? You know, it just feels a bit odd. I kind of feel that if I had a day at Hello Games, or if I was at that freaking table when they're coming up with some of these ideas, I'd be like, hold on, 1 second. How about we try this? Not saying that I'd do it any better. I mean, but at the same time, I just feel that it needs to be gamified elements in here, because it does feel like a sandbox. I know that's what they're going for. So, you know, perhaps my ideas wouldn't be welcome. There we go. Here we go. Trapped. Sub-reactor leaking. It grabbed me, but they're dead now. Their eyes are all shut. What the fudge? Does it mean like those horrors outside of this freaking place? I think my leg is broken. My hand hurts. Okay, well that's 2 limbs down then, isn't it? If I can just find an air tank, I can still get back home. I don't fancy their chances. The recording continues, but it's just hours of scratchy silence, the static of the currents. Yeah, I think they bit the dust, that one. I have haunting sensations of being watched. I wonder who this crew really were. It seems I will never find out. Chickaboom! I've inherited the helmet of the lost diver. Brilliant. Is that the whole quest done now? Is there going to be some fanfare and some fireworks or anything like that? Nope. We got ourselves the abyssal mystery thing. Okay, cool. Is that Dreams of the Deep done? It is. We've already gone and frickin' done it. I guess we have. Right, well, let's get back up to an island. And let's call in one of my shippity ships, shall we? And head back up to the old Nexus, I think, before we make a save. Cool. Done. Oh, that's it. It was called Andor. I remembered now. Andor. I knew it sounded like toilet paper. Like Andrex. Andor. The soft, quilty tissue. Yes. You never want to wipe your butt with anything other than Andor. Andor tissue. Bit of a strange name for a Star Wars type jaunt, to be fair. There we go. We're eradicated. Hopefully. I can see trees. I see trees of red. Red roses too. I watched them bloom. For me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Could be a wonderful world. I haven't really seen it in daylight, have I? Let's have a look at it. Let's see how beautiful it is. Oh my days, it's like one of these dark, grey, lush worlds with red trees. It's actually a nice planet, people. I didn't realise I was on such a freaking beauty. There you are, peeps. Heck yeah. Anyway, my ship's landed. There it is. Oh my days, that's an insurance claim. Look at it. It's embedded into the freaking ground. All right, let's go. Okay. The story is cool. I think it's a reworking of an early H.P. Lovecraft story. It would have been nice if we could have seen some of those lovely sort of creatures and stuff, you know, from a H.P. Lovecraft type episode. Inside of Light No Fire, inside the trailer, as they're swimming underwater, you see a giant freaking octopi in the background. I was hoping that they might lift and shift that creature from the oceans of Light No Fire into No Man's Sky. That'd be a cool creature to come across in the deep, don't you think, people? A giant underwater kraken or octopi? Heck yeah. Okay, anyway, we've arrived here. It's saying visit your old friends inside of the Nexus, which is something I could do technically since I'm here. Hold on, what? I don't know why we've got some sort of mission coming in. Which one has it gone and selected? Oh, right here, beyond the space anomaly. Alright, coolio. Anyway, I'm going to exit out now, peeps. So there we go, let's go do that. Options, and we'll go to quit to desktop. 15 seconds ago. Yes, I'm okay with losing those 15 seconds, but thanks for the warning. Like, yeah. Anyway, people, thank you very much for joining us doing that Dreams of the Deep. Hopefully some of that lore brought back memories of your own sort of jaunt inside of the oceans of No Man's Sky. Next week, I don't know what I'm going to do next. I might do the Outlaw one, the Traces of Metal. Or, yeah, I do want to do that one. And then I want to find Echo Camp so I can get myself a gnarly Atlas multi-tool. That'd be cool. But yeah, pretty good fun. I'm having fun with this, peeps, inside the viewerverse. There should definitely be some danger swimming in the water of No Man's Sky. I think so, yeah. How dare you use the Starborn Runner just to rub my face in it, why don't you, says Zippy. Ha ha ha! I started the stream in it as well, Zippy. If you do want to rewind, you can see that happen too. Heck yeah. Cool, yeah. Anyway, thank you very much. Salute Mondo. Goodbye, goodbye. And goodbye again, people in the viewerverse. Oh, hold on. There's a question there. Helldivers tomorrow. Yes, Helldivers tomorrow. On Tuesdays, I do Helldivers at 6 of the PMs. Helldivers, people. Yeah, you got to see my other view. Look, green screen and all that sort of shenanigans. Right, I'm really going now. Bye.